One onion, 5 ways, let's go. Hey, I'm Tony, and today I'm going to show you how to cut an onion 5 different ways. These are some of the most common cuts you'll see in all kinds of recipes, whether you're cooking at home or just trying to step your skills up. So first, I'm cutting off the top and peeling back the skin just to get a clean start. And a quick tip, don't just throw that onion skin away. I know it seems useless, but it actually adds a ton of flavor to homemade stocks or broths. Just toss it in a freezer bag with your other veggie scraps and you've got free flavor waiting for you later. This first method I'm showing you is a julienne cut. I start by cutting the onion in half from top to bottom right through the root. That gives me just a stable base to work with. Then I trim off the root so it's out of the way. After that, I slice with the grain following the natural lines of the onion. That gives you short, curved strips that cook down really fast. They're perfect for caramelizing or anytime you want the onion to kind of just disappear into the dish and just leave behind that sweet, mellow flavor. It's one of those cuts that doesn't look like much, but the flavor shows up. For this next method, I'm going for a thick chop, great for stir fries. I've got half an onion here, and first I cut off the root end to clean it up. Then I slice it in half horizontally going against the grain. After that, I cut thick pieces with the grain. These chunky cuts hold their shape when you're cooking over high heat, and they soak up sauce without falling apart. It gives you a solid bite and keeps the onion flavor front and center. And for the next method, we're going back to the julienne cut, but this time we're slicing against the grain. So instead of following those natural lines like we did earlier, we're cutting across them. This gives you longer, straighter strips with a cleaner look and a totally different texture when you cook them. They hold their shape a little more and gives you a little more bite compared to the first julienne. It's a solid cut for raw dishes like salads or quick sautés where you want the onion to be more noticeable. And now, let's get into probably one of the most useful cuts in cooking, the dice method. Right here, I'm pointing to the root because this time we're keeping it. That root holds everything together while we cut, so don't chop it off like we did earlier. I start with a few vertical slices going towards the root, but not all the way through. That way, the onion stays in one piece. Then I turn it, slice it straight down from top to bottom, and boom, perfect little diced pieces. No fancy cuts, no horizontal stuff, just clean, simple technique that gets the job done. This cut's perfect for almost anything. Tacos, sauces, soups, you name it. Once you've got the motion down, it's quick, easy, and looks pro every time. And I promise once you get this rhythm, you'll be dicing onions like it's your second language. And finally, last but not least, the last method, onion rings. This time, I'm turning the onion on its side and slicing straight across to get those full round rings. These are great for frying, throwing on burgers, or even pickling if you want something crunchy and sharp. You can cut them thin or thick, depending on how you're using them. By the way, they look clean and classic. That's all 5 cuts from just one onion. In the comments, let me know which method you use, or which one made you cry the most.